He can do the impossible. He's shown he's got the strongest back in the world. How about the strongest shoulders? You bet he does. Oh my goodness me. Well, we've seen yet another world record by Eddie Hall.
I can look Brian Shaw in the eye and tell him I'm stronger than him. And I don't think he could argue that, and neither could Thor. How could they? But I've lifted the most weight in human history from the floor, made it look easy. I can push world records above my head. There's just no way they could look me in the eye and say I'm stronger than you, Eddie.
Oh, no way, you kidding me? Going through the gears, there's Bjornsson. I thought the lowest squatter weight of Eddie Hall might just pull this back, but not a chance. 29.06, smoking the opposition there, Bjornsson. Wow, that was a Europe's strongest man performance, if ever I've seen one.
He's a great strength athlete. He is probably one of the strongest shoulders out there, strongest back out there, strongest legs out there. He has the strength. What he needs to work on is his endurance and his speed. If he will improve that, he can be unbeatable.
Bjornsson riding high with the car, but it's neck and neck. Eddie Hall staying with him. I don't believe it as they cross the line. Eddie Hall must be a foot ahead. Can't guarantee it, but it looked like Hall was ahead.
When you check out Eddie Hall, his body weight gain in the year 2017 was really unimaginable. The things he did to gain weight were superhuman.
The doctor at World's Strongest Man won't let me compete. You know, no ifs, no buts. He doesn't want someone dropping dead out in Africa.
Hafthor Bjornsson, the mountain, at 6'9" and 400 pounds, it's as if one of the giants was still alive on this planet. He was so very strong that he could dominate the world of strength.
This year, I honestly think, hand on heart, I'm going to win it.
Hello and welcome to look at one of the greatest World's Strongest Man rivalries of all time, the one between Eddie Hall and Hafthor Bjornsson. Now, the reason I'm doing this video is to dispel all the myths and rumours that have come about after the World's Strongest Man final of 2017 in Botswana. I want to dig down and get to the truth of why these guys fell out so spectacularly. Now, I'll be your guide throughout some of it, but for the most part, I'll let the pictures do the talking. I hope you enjoy.
I don't ever want to step foot in the gym again. I honestly don't.
This amazing guy named Hafthor, just kidding. This guy from Iceland, they call the Viking and the mountain, Hafthor Julius Bjornsson. He's coming quite fast up, and you know. And another guy, Eddie Hall, that people call the Beast. He's hungry, he has the will. So I think Eddie Hall and Hafthor, they're gonna catch up, and I believe it's gonna be a great fight next year.
Hafthor Julius Bjornsson, known as Thor. He's 28 years of age and started the sport at 20. He's been on the podium here at World's Strongest Man 5 times. He has dedicated his life on World's Strongest Man. He wants the win.
Growing up as an Icelandic man, strength in Iceland has been always very relevant, especially when John Paul sort of, got everything rolling off the bat with his strongman career, and that was an amazing time.
I am the strongest! I am the Viking!
And everybody knew who he was. He was a legend, of course, and then Magnus taking over in the later years.
Magnusson is the champion. There's no doubt about that.
I think the most things about Iceland is that we're very proud people. When John Paul Sigmarsson and Magnus Magnusson, both of them 4 times World's Strongest Man, you could feel like it was a lot of heritage, like you feel the pressure on you. I definitely think that affects you, that you want to perform, you want to be better.
He's not wearing a squat suit. It's a little bit of an amateur mistake. The suit definitely tightens in and compacts when you hit the bottom and fires you up.
He obviously wants to do it on raw Viking power. 7. The Rex to beat. 15. And he is out at 7.
You know what? You're allowed to wear a squat suit. Should have worn one. It definitely aids you. It's like trying to sprint the 100 meters without spikes on. You better be careful.
Easy. No, didn't do it. Didn't manage it. Bjornsson seems to have thrown that event away.
I mean, if you have been on podium so many times, like Hafthor has, I genuinely think that he should have won more often than he did. And of course, when you're so many times on the podium, you want to win more than anything, and that creates pressure. And of course, having the Icelandic heritage of Magnus and John Paul Sigmarsson, you want to be a part of that, and I understand that fully.
Be the strongest man in the world is the alpha title you dream of as a child. For me, the flick switch moment when I genuinely believed I could win the world's strongest man was when I pulled that 500 kilo. I did something special that day. I did something no human being could fathom. No one's even thought about doing that kind of weight. But I came and did it, and I did it easy, So if I can do that, if I can shock the world and do something that was thought to be impossible, then I can win the world's strongest man.
Eddie the Beast. Well, Eddie used to be pretty slow at car walking, super yoking in general, but his mobility's improved. We know Bjornsson's mobility is tremendous, but this is the event he had massive problems with last year, but does not seem to have them this time. Bjornsson riding high with the car, but it's neck and neck. Eddie Hall staying with him. I don't believe it as they cross the line. Eddie Hall must be a foot ahead. Can't guarantee it, but it looked like Hall was ahead. Extraordinary. Well, Eddie Hall looks a little shell-shocked. It looks like Eddie Hall gave absolutely everything there.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'll catch a word with both these guys in a moment. Let's go for baby. Guys, we're going to go with the beast. Ready? Go with the beast. Just go for the clamps a second, guys. 12.84 for Hafthor Bjornsson. 12.51 for Eddie the Beast Hall. It's Eddie Hall with the event win. Wow! That sets it.
When you check out Eddie Hall, his body weight gain in the year, 2 years before 2017 was really unimaginable. The things he did to gain weight were superhuman. The number of calories, not 5,000 a day, 10,000 a day, 8,000 per meal. He just packed it in, worked so hard, not only in the gym, but cardio, that he grew immensely. He took a lot of dangerous steps by trying to gain that much weight and pack on that much muscle.
Going into the final event at Europe's Strongest Man in 2017, Eddie was in second place, 2 points behind Thor and still suffering from chest pain. Both men knew a victory in the Atlas Stones would set them up for the World's Strongest Man final in Botswana in 7 weeks' time.
This is the here we go.
Iceland. We love you, Iceland. Whole family here. It's amazing. Thor's got a chance right here, right now, to be the European champion. If he beats Eddie in the Stones, he is the European champion, heading to the World's Strongest Man.
Two very different characters in many, many ways. Both, all they want is this title more than anything else in the world right now. The Beast against the Mountain, and it's neck and neck on the first. The Mountain, one motions the second, but the Beast does two and the third. It's so tight. The Mountain's quicker on the fourth. Hall tries to throw it, and Bjornsson does it. 5 stones in 17.5 seconds. That is extraordinary. Eddie Hall looks slow in 23 seconds, which is the second fastest time, and he even had time to sigh. And Hall brilliantly sporting there. I have to say, Eddie Hall's doing well, not showing any disappointment, but he has to be.
Big hand for Eddie Hall for being a beast and pushing me through the limits. He is fantastic.
Eddie Hall, that's right. What a shout out, what a great man. Hafthor, one question. I want to know, can you win World's Strongest Man this year? How certain are you?
I've been five years in a row on the podium, and I've never been more dedicated as I am today. You know, I'm very happy. Thank you, guys. Thank you.
How much preparation have you put in and getting ready for Worlds?
Well, World's Strongest Man's my target. Obviously, I wanted to win today. It's a shame I didn't win today. Well done to Thor. Fantastic athlete, you know. He's got some health issues going on along with myself, so we both had a tough week. To pull this off today and come first and second is fantastic.
Well, Eddie Hall, first, second, third at Worlds, doesn't matter. You are a champion. Everybody loves you. Congratulations for a fantastic performance.
Thank you very much.
Following his chest pains at Europe's Strongest Man, Eddie was advised by the World's Strongest Man doctor to obtain a thorough medical scan on his heart in order to get onto the plane to Botswana, having failed an ECG the week before.
Well, we're 4 weeks away from World's Strongest Man. I'm currently sitting at about 194 kilo at the minute, so English terms 30.5 stone, getting up to 31 stone, so pretty heavy. Being the size that I am, you know, 30 stone on a 6'3" frame is not natural, and it's not meant to be. No, where the MRI is, yeah.
Go straight down the corridor where that lift is.
Yeah.
Then.
Okay. I am pushing the limits a lot more than any other human probably ever has in the strength world.
Right, so you're going to have a heart scan.
Yeah.
Been asked for by Dr. Smith or whoever it is that's referred you on here.
Yeah.
So it's like a baby scan but on the heart.
Okay.
Put some gel on your chest, take some pictures.
Yeah.
Do you know your height and weight?
6'3", 193 kilo. Tonight I went for a full echogram on the heart after I failed an ECG last week in a medical for World's Strongest Man.
Your heart's a muscle at the end of the day. So the more you work it, which is why people with high blood pressure, the heart gets bigger. But it's not a good thing.
Yeah. This woman doing my echogram is basically going to feed me the news tomorrow if I'm going to be competing in World's Strongest Man or not. Or even worse news. But maybe I've got a leaky valve, maybe there's some damage. Maybe I could die in the next few years. You know, maybe I've done too much damage that's irreversible and I haven't got long to live. I mean, we've just done a full echogram on the heart. And obviously I've been having chest pains the last few weeks and feeling a little dizzy. And my ECG when I went for the medical for World's Strongest Man came back bad. So that's why I'm here now doing the echogram. The doctor at World's Strongest Man won't let me compete. You know, no ifs, no buts. He doesn't want someone dropping dead on him out in Africa. I've always said I will be the World's Strongest Man, even if it kills me. But end of the day, I'm a father, I'm a husband, I'm a son, I'm a brother, and
what would you do, Ed, if you were forced to retire?
I don't know, man. It's tough. I mean, this is my life. I just don't know. It's a big kick in the balls, you know. It really is. It's tough. I just pray to God the news is good tomorrow and I can compete. Because if this is my last World's Strongest Man, so be it. I'm gonna smash it. You know, this is it.
Thanks, man.
Hello? Yeah, this is Mr. Hall. Yeah.
The following day, Eddie receives news on his heart scan and whether he can compete at the World's Strongest Man final.
Okay. Okay, thank you. Bye. Bye-bye.
Oh, hey, Brian. Hey. I thought I was looking at the top of a whale.
Where are you?
How are you, bro? You okay? Yeah. How are you feeling?
Good. I'm feeling good. You got a microphone going. That's great.
It's a good journey, mate.
Yeah, you enjoying the flight?
Yeah, good. That's good. It's crazy. We got all the World's Strongest Men and the TV crew on one flight. We've got this fat whale at the front. All the guys. Hey, you put your elbow in my penis. That wasn't very nice. Got all the TV crew.
Cheers, eh?
How are you guys? You okay? Hey. We've got Adam Bishop from England. Felix, the sleepy granddad. Oh, don't bother him. Okay. Terry, Loz. Don't bring that snow back in here. Yeah, I've just out before I walked up the front. So yeah, we've got like 30 odd guys on the plane. It barely took off. It's pretty funny.
I had a baby one.
That's a good dream. I think I could make it happen.
That's unbelievable. Your hips are so jammed in, huh?
It's tight, man. It's tight. No injuries, healthy. Yeah, very healthy. I'm strong at the moment, stronger than I've ever been before. I always say that to you. That's the truth. I always, get better each year. At least, yeah.
There he is, Hafthor Bjornsson, the mountain.
A long time ago when I first started Strongman, Bill Kazmaier referred to me as the evolution of Strongman. I'm ultra competitive and I thrive on competition.
He sets the new fastest time.
Pushing myself, setting a new goal, trying to achieve something else. That's, I think, why I've been so successful, is because I'm not satisfied with winning.
He's going to win it, and he wins it well. That is a champion's performance, and the two-time champion is beaten. Now, can Brian Shaw win this? It's going to be close. Yes, he can. Just ahead of Zaviskus. Brian Shaw has taken the World's Strongest Man title.
Brian Shaw just has to get this on, and that's that. We have a new World's Strongest Man.
Well, we do, 100%. A third title for Brian Shaw.
He wants this.
That's a man who will not give up.
He is the World's Strongest Man.
My track record is obviously very good, and I'm very proud of that, but I still have more that I want to accomplish. From a young age, I've not ever been able to accept losing or getting beat.
And Brian Shaw is right there.
Oh my gosh, I can't believe that.
I'm always looking forwards. There's several men that have accomplished 4 World's Strongest Man titles.
Magnusson is the champion.
Big C, he's done it again.
That's a very, very elite club. With number 5, it's something that will mean a lot to me.
It works better for me just to kind of let my competing do the talking.
The final starts in 2 days, and I'm feeling very, very confident. I'm looking at people around me. I'm looking at Brian and Thor. I think Brian's beaten the head. So I'm talking to him, and I'm coaxing him, and I think he's beaten the head. Every time I nudge something about the final events, just say I'm going to kick his ass on this, kick his ass on that, win it overall. Doesn't seem to argue, doesn't seem to fight back. And to me that sort of says he's almost admitted it. Mind games are such a big thing in strength sports. It's the alpha male. If you can dominate someone mentally as well as physically, then you've got them. Last year, Brian was walking around the place, and every time he'd come up to you, he'd slap you on the back really hard and grip your neck, and it'd make you feel like he was a bigger, stronger man than you. But I've swapped it around this year. I'm doing it to him. The entourage with Bjornsson, well, there's no need for it. In my mind, that's insecurity. He needs all those people. He needs all those yes men around him to tell him how great he is.
Unbelievable. Unbelievable.
If it makes him feel better, but in my mind, that is insecurity. In my mind, he's asked those people to come with him to make him feel better. Maybe to sort of make us feel a bit less adequate. I don't know, but it doesn't work with me. I'm good at mind games. It doesn't work with me. Let him carry on.
Being the world's strongest man is my dream to become the best in this sport. Being so close every year, the last 5 years, it just makes me hungrier to reach my goal, to become the world's strongest man.
The stage was set for one of the greatest showdowns in World's Strongest Man history.